We men usually swing between two extremes, either cutting our hair with a number 3 clipper guard or growing a lion's mane. And usually, the desire to cut it all off appears precisely after an unsuccessful attempt to grow it out. I think you're familiar with that phase, when your hair sticks out in all directions, gets behind your ears, and you don't look like the mysterious medieval knight you imagined yourself to be, but instead you look more like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo on a bad hair day. I've been through it all myself, so as usual, I'll break it all down step by step and help with advice. Step 1. Define the image you're aiming for. Do you want an elegant, aristocratic look? Perhaps a masculine samurai or a relaxed lady killer? I'll tell you a bit later why it's important to decide on this right at the beginning. Step 2. Maintain the shape of the haircut. If you start growing it out from a number 3 buzz cut, for the first couple of months, you'll look roughly like a ball. So go to the barber every 2 to 3 weeks for the first 2 months. Especially, yes, we are growing our hair out, but with any longer haircut, the longest hair will always be on top. You don't want to look like you're in the process of growing your hair out, do you? So, by shortening the sides, smoothly transition from a box cut to a semi-box, and then to a low fade. A couple of tips for this phase. If you suffer from dandruff, now is the time to get rid of it before your hair gets too long. I recommend a scalp massager. Besides getting rid of dandruff, it also improves blood circulation, which, by the way, stimulates hair growth. And don't forget about the oils I talked about in other videos. They will help restore the scalp and nourish the hair throughout the whole process. Step 3. Avoid the Shaggy from Scooby-Doo phase. When the bangs reach your nose and hair starts getting in your ears, it's important to go to the barber to shape the haircut. Remember I asked you to define the image you're striving for? It's important to know it from the very beginning because only then can your barber trim your hair perfectly for that style. I recommend going specifically to a barber, not Aunt Zena from the next building, especially if you're growing long hair, because working with it is the most difficult. A good barber will trim the ends and make sure the hairstyle shape suits your face personally. On average, hair grows about 18 centimeters per year, so shaping it once a month is enough. But if you want long hair faster, here are some ways to speed up hair growth. First, take supplements. The main ones are biotin, zinc, and vitamins A and E. They will make your hair stronger and healthier. Second, add more eggs, fatty fish, and nuts to your diet. They contain trace elements and a lot of protein. In case you didn't know, protein is the building block of all your body's cells. Nothing will grow without it. Third, monitor your sleep. You hear this every day, but tell yourself honestly, how much do you sleep? I'll reveal a secret. 8 hours of sleep is the minimum. So don't be surprised why you're going bald at 20. In my Telegram, I have a guide that will help you understand which longer hairstyle is right for you. Link in the description, in the comments. Hope I help. See you in the next one.